welcome back to Justy Coloring. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I thought I would do something a little bit different for June for my coloring plan video, which this is. I thought that I would use a random generator to pick out 10 books. I'm gonna say 10 books loose and fast because, use that word loose and fast, because I'm gonna pick out a couple of myself that I really want to color in, about 5. So I may either do 15 books to pick through, 10 random, 5 of my choice, or I may just do 10 in total, 5 of my choice, 5 random. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the randomizer with you guys, the number generator. It's going to pick out 10. Then I'm going to veto off the ones that I don't want to color because I don't feel like coloring Christmas, Halloween, Valentine's Day, any of those kind of things. And we'll see what I'm left with. If I have 5 remaining, then I'll do those 5 and 5 that I choose. Or I will re-pick with the wheel. I'm trying to think. And then I will go grab the coloring books and I will flip through them with you guys and pick out a page. So let's do it. So I logged my coloring books. That took a while. I have 247. And that does not include PDFs, because a lot of my PDF books are actually duplicates of paperbacks. Now, you may hear TV in the background. That's because my husband's watching TV and I can't really ask him to lower it. So I apologize because it kind of travels through the house. All right, I'm just using Google because I couldn't find a good number generator app for my iPad that did not have 1,000 ads. So let's get started. The first one it has picked is number 162. And number 162 is Wee Wickeds. Okay, that's by Carla Mangana, for those of you who aren't familiar. So already we're not off to the best of starts. Number 92. Matchstick Autumn. Okay. Now you might be asking if I'm going to veto books and take them off my list. Why am I doing the generator? Because I'm picking out the same books every month. I'm gravitating towards the same illustrators. And when I did my coloring book collection video where I was looking for untouched books, I actually just got inspired to color in books that I forgot I had or I just don't pay attention to. So I thought this would be a good way to help me utilize my coloring book collection a little bit better. Not to say that I'm going to do what it says, because this is my hobby and I don't want to make it a chore. I don't want to have fun doing it. So number 188, but I thought maybe it'll just help me out a little bit. Let me see. 188 is Jasmine Beckett Mermaids. Yeah, if you hear me sighing, it's because I'm really not liking any of these books. Let me see. Number 29. Come on, big bucks, no whammy. That was a show back in the day. Mythographic Dream Garden. Okay, I'm just sloppily writing. I'm not going to keep bringing the iPad back and forth. All right, I will. Number 19. Mini Mania 3. We have 5 more to pick. Number 168. Shooting Star, the Shooting Star one by Hannah Carlson. Okay. Whichever one it is with the shooting star. I don't know if that's the exact name. Number 198. Sorry if you hear another noise. My dishwasher is just finishing up and it gets really loud and obnoxious towards the ends of the cycle. 198 is Mouse Guard. I haven't colored in that one in ages. God, I even had that. All right. 3 more to pick. Number 162. Oh, it's already picked Wee Wickeds. Hello. This isn't one of those generators that take off numbers. Number 52. We'll redo that. But it's working out just fine for me. Kawaii Tarot by Lulu Mayo. All right. Number 157. Did we do that one? Can't keep track because I was playing around with generators before I started filming this video, and that is why, and a lot of these animals came up. Okay, Forest Animal Mandala. So that one is actually by Joshua Dunbar. Okay, so I don't know, I have an idea. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and the last one is number 13. 50 dragon themed minis. Score! Because I wanted to color in that one. All right, dragon minis. Mini dragon. All right. So I'm taking off Wee Wicked. I'm taking off Matchstick Autumn. I'm taking off Jasmine Beckett Griffith Mermaids because that book takes a lot of my energy. I'm going to replace Mythographic Dream Garden with Dragon Spell because I want to do a mythographic, but I have a whip in Dragon Spell, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to take off Kawaii Tarot because I'm not a fan of that book. I have to be in a certain mood to color in it, and then I love it. And I'm going to take off Mini Mania 3. Sorry. I know. I do like those mini books, but I'm just not feeling it. All right. So that leaves me with Dragon Spell, the Hannah Calls on one, Mouse Guard, Forest Mandalas, and 50 mini. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So I'm going to pick these 5. Let's just do one more for good measure. Let's just do one more for good measure. Number 1. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum. 50 mythical minis. Yay, I'm glad I did it. It's like, you know, at the roulette table here. This is how I get in trouble. 50 mythical minis. All right, so we're going to keep that. So let me go grab these books, and then let me grab the books that I want to color in, and I will be right back to show you guys what I'm... All right, guys, I'm back. All right, so we had some changes while we were in the works. All right. But like I said, this is something I'm going to try and do just to see if it picks out anything good. But I'm not going to just sit here and keep spinning and spinning and spinning. I'm going to make decisions too, and I made some decisions. All right, so first thing, the wheel picked out Mouse Guard. And it's this book here, and I'm not sure if a lot of you guys are familiar with this book. It was very popular for a while. I don't know where you can get it. I've had it for a couple years. And I've colored some pages in this book in the past. So... let's see which pages I want to color now. Let me just raise you guys up a little bit, and let's see what we got here. So this book is a good book to go in with distressed inks, maybe some Tombos. Yeah, it's like telling a story. These little things are really cute. In the past, I had ideas to color each one with a different colored pencil brand. Thinking maybe I'll do that, but we'll see, we'll see. Again, sorry for the TV noise. I colored this one. Prismacolor pencils, they perform quite well in this book. Just trying to see if there's a certain page that's calling out to me. Colored this one in the past. Sorry. It's hard to get this book in. It's kind of a weird angle book. Oh, look, it's a little bit longer than normal books. Is that in frame a little bit? Yeah. Okay. I think I only colored the 2 pages. And how about one of these pages called out to me? Let me just take this and put this here to hold that page while I flip through. It's a really cute book. It's cute. I remember seeing it a few years ago on somebody's channel, and I did. So now I really like this double page spread, to be honest with you. I have some ideas of what I can do. And I think I'm going to go with this because I want to start trying out and practicing with some other mediums. I'm not I know I'm pretty okay with using Neo colors, and this is good paper. I'm pretty good with using Neo colors, but I want to get a little bit better at it because I had a little bit of a mishap in my Mythomorphia book I colored this month, so I'm a little upset about that. So I think I'm going to color this page here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out my, I don't have my little flags with me. I have a Post-it. So we're just going to take off little pieces of Post-it. We're going to just flag it here. Okay, so I think this is the page I'm going to color for Mouse Guard. Now it is a double page spread. It is a little bit bigger than I was planning. So I'm kind of glad I made the decisions I just made. All right, so that's Mouse Guard. The next book on my list that picked out was 50 Dragon Minis, and this book I colored a lot last month when it came in, when it was released. So I have a page in here that I actually do know that I want to color. So let me just go through it with you guys, and let me find this page, because I'm kind of excited to color that page. So it's either going to be this one, or it's going to be this one. So I'm leaning towards this one because I have kind of like a little bit of an idea for it. Just make it easier for myself to flag it. So this is the page that I want to color this month. And this book, I mean, I actually kind of love this book. I had a lot of fun coloring. I colored 3 pages in here last month. So yeah, it's up on my channel on my completed video page, completed pages video. Yeah, so I'm going to do that one. So those are 2 from the randomizer. Matte Farce, 50 Dragon and 50 Mythical. Where are you? Here we go. So 50 Mythical Minis is another one of my project books. I'm not trying to complete it this year. I just want to color a lot in it. And I know exactly what page I think I want to color in this one. I think I want to color either the Griffin. Now I have a couple of mishaps in this book, and I have purchased another copy purposely for that, but I don't want to color those pages in the other book yet until I kind of finish this book. Then I'll either photocopy those pages and put them in here so I have like a completed book, but we'll see. Or the Pegasus. So it's either going to be the, what did I just say? What was it? Hello. The Griffin, the Pegasus, or I know which one it is. I think it's at the back of the book. The Manticore. So we'll see which one I choose. It's going to be kind of which one I feel like when I sit down. So we'll see which one calls out to me. So those are 3 books from the randomizer. Then the randomizer picked the Hannah Carlson Shooting Star. I don't know, is this it? All right, so I'm not 100% sure if this is the one, but oddly enough, this is one that I had picked out that I wanted to try and color in. So if it is the one, then it's like the randomizer read my mind. If it's not, this is the one I'm swapping it for. And I just don't know what page to color in this one. So I'm thinking, and I have some whips in here of things that went sideways. Excuse me, I keep yawning. I had a bad night. I had a bad sleepy night. Oh my goodness, I can't decide. So I really like these double page spreads with the houses and stuff, but I just know it's not something I'm going to complete. So I'm either going to start working on this and it'll just be my little bit at a time tackle page, you know, for the month when I don't feel like doing a sit down of actual coloring. I'll just put a little color to paper. So it might be that double page one because that would be perfect for that. I don't feel like coloring a person. If you hear the TV, it's Breaking Bad. I don't know if I mentioned that before, and if you follow the channel. It's always on in my house for background music, because background noise, because I love it. But then my husband just got invested in it again, so he's just like watching it. That's cute. I mean, easy, simple. This one too. All right, so I'm either going to do the double page spread, or I'm going to do this one, because I have an idea of maybe just putting a circle around it, and, you know, and then some of it extending outside the circle, just to do it a little bit more, and maybe coloring this one. All right, so I really like this one, to be honest, but I don't really know if I have the energy to color this one. If I feel adventurous and energetic, maybe I'll start that one, but otherwise I actually think I might just want to do the plain. So I'm just going to leave it at that. It's either going to be this one, or this one to complete, or this one to just tackle a little bit at a time when I'm feeling like coloring but not really coloring. All right, and then the generator picked out picked out the Forest Animal Mandala by Joshua Dunbar, but I don't want to color in that one. I want to color in my floating 3D mandala, because I believe someone, I forget the name, because I think the name changed on Instagram. They're doing the Color the Movies, and because it's Jaws' 50th anniversary, and I am, like, since a child, the hugest Jaws fan ever. You pick the color scheme. I'll put the name in the description box, and maybe across the screen if I remember. So basically they post a picture of the movie and the colors, and then you just color something without those color schemes. And the best way for me to do that is in the mandala book, so I'm going to do that. So I'll put if I can remember, I will put the person, the name of the channel, or the Instagram, and a picture of what they posted, and then you need to go check out their pages, because they do this every month and it's super fun. And sometimes they have more than one thing going, so it's kind of fun. So I'm not going to pick out a mandala now with you guys, because I'm pretty much just going to wait and see when I grab my colors what mandala I feel talks to me. So all right, so that is from my generator. Now, things I would like to color in is I would like to color in my Eerie book. This is the newer one that just came out. I have a whip in here. I'm not sure if you guys have seen it, because it was posted in one of my other videos, but I don't feel like tackling this and finishing this one. I kind of lost steam for it. I'm going to leave it alone. But there was another page in here. This one kind of called out to me a little bit, so I'm thinking about coloring this page. But when I sit down for this book, I'll see if something else maybe calls out to me instead, and I'll play it by ear. And basically, it's going to depend on my mood and whether or not I want to finish a page, or do like I'm doing in the Hannah book, and maybe just doing a little bit at a time. I mean, this may be a book of whips, this may end up being, but which I don't necessarily like to do, but you know, I don't like coloring in here with Prismacolor pencils. So on the whip I have, because the way I use my pencils, I guess my hand, I don't have a good time coloring in these books with it. So I was trying to use some other pencils. Where's that whip? And I use polychromos. That's why I have my color swatches. And I didn't really love, well, I used the Albert Duers actually, but I didn't love that either. So I have a ton of other pencils I can try, so I'm going to do that, but we'll see. So that's on my agenda. Then I was contacted on Instagram to do a buddy color, and I will put their name across the screen because I'm forgetting their Instagram name at the moment. And after, you know, they chose the books, gave me 3 books. I chose a book, and then they chose the page. This was the page they chose, so I'm looking very forward to coloring this little matchstick with the lemon. And this is an untouched book, so I'm super happy about that, because then I'll get a page down in here. But this is in my only matchstick mouse on my agenda. So this is a summer coloring book, and that's a buddy color, so that's one of my 5. A springtime coloring book is my book to complete this year. And I did have some switches. Big Adventure was my book to complete this year, but I kind of lost interest in it. And this one was almost completed. So this is the one I'm going to tackle. And I'm going to choose to do this whip I had going. I want to finish this whip. I only have like 4 or 5 pages left in here. So, you know, if I feel like tackling another one of the pages, I will. But I figured since I have other bigger projects this month that I want to color in, maybe doing something that's almost completed, you know, helps me get another page colored in this book. And, you know, doesn't weigh me down. And this is Matchstick Springtime. And then just on the back burner, I haven't colored in a floral coloring book, and I kind of really love this one, and this might be the next one I actually focus on, but I haven't chosen a page because, again, it's just on the back burner. It's if I feel like coloring a page, I will. But I want to keep this in my rotation going forward until I'm actually able to color in it, or, you know, I want to get a page colored because it's untouched, and that way I can, you know, start revving myself up to focus on this one when I finish Springtime. This one is really cute, and I'm not a fan of coloring flowers really, to be honest, but anything with the mouse, it's perfect balance. Okay, the book I'm swapping out from the randomizer picked Mythographic Dream Garden, but I want to color in Dragonspell because it's a new purchase and I have a whip going, so I would like to color what is that sound? Oh, it was the TV. Okay, sorry guys. I want to color in here. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought because I had an issue last night with something in my attic making a lot of noise. I'm thinking it was my attic fan, and I was home alone, and unfortunately I can't climb my attic stairs because the attic stairs are not in good shape. Not that you're gonna fall, but the attic door I won't be able to reclose it, and there's no lights up there. Anyway, so I was really, really upset because I was kind of scared. I didn't know why the attic fan was screeching the way it was. It wasn't an animal. It sounded like a car belt. And I just got nervous because I'm like, if there's a short or a fire, like I'm not going to know. I don't even have a smoke detector up there. So now every time I hear a noise today, I'm kind of freaking out a little bit, which is not like me. But I guess when you aren't able to do something and you have to rely on somebody else to do something and there's an issue, it kind of just stresses me out a little. So that's just my side note. Anywho, I want to color this page. I think I want to go in with Tombows and then go over it with pencil and see how that goes. So far, the background, I was using a Langu gel pen, so I have to finish that too. So that's why I kind of wanted to swap out the mythographics because they're kind of detailed, and then I wouldn't get to this, and I kind of really want to finish that page. I don't enjoy having whips in these books because I know I never go back to them, so I kind of just want to do it. Now, a couple of other another back burner is 50 Vacation and Summer Fairy Houses. This book is really cute. It's Camilla Andrzejkova, and I'm really I want to color in this, but I want to color in the other ones first that the generator picked out because they too were on my list. So we'll see. I think there was one in here that I actually really did want to color. Let me see if I can just find it for you guys. I'm getting confused now because there's so many of her books on my list, and I was flipping through books when I was going through making my logging all my coloring books, and I was like, oh, this is cute, and this one not. If I can't find it, I'm not going to re-go through it with you guys. I'm just gonna pick it out when I get to it. So this was a contender. So that one I might do, but there was a different one in here and now I can't find it. It may have not even been in this one, to be honest with you. That's why I'm not going to go crazy right now looking for it. We'll say that I'm going to color that coconut page, and then if the other page is in here, I'll color it. But this is a tiki page, and this is really cute too. I might color the tiki page if I can find some good inspiration to do the tiki mask, but we'll see. Yeah, so those, it's just a back burner, and those are the ideas I'm kind of having. And I really like this book. Of course, I got to go back into Mythomorphia. I need to focus on this a little more, and then I'm going to jump into Dark Fairy Tales. But I did a page already in here, double page spread, and I'll show you guys. I'll give you guys a sneak peek, but it'll be in my completed page video. I'll just give you guys a sneak peek. This page, and I'm just a quick sneak peek. I wasn't happy with it at all. So I need to tackle these double page spreads that have that much detail a little bit better. I like double page spreads in his books, but when they have a lot going on, I kind of want to repeat colors, and I kind of need to plan it better, and then I need to really figure out what medium I'm going to use so that it doesn't overshadow some of the details. and take them away, and then it's just a lot of work sometimes. As much as I enjoy this book, I realize I need to be in the right headspace in order to do it. So, but I do want to do a single page in here, or start another double page. Now, if I start another double page spread in here, I'm not gonna try and complete it this month, but I'll carry it over to July and take my time. And if I end up completing it, score. If I don't, I don't. Or if I do a single page, I can definitely get it colored. This page always kind of calls out to me, but I know it's going to be a lot of the same color, so I kind of just trying to think of ways to color him and make him pop. So we'll see. And I have ideas for the dragon guys, but I feel like I need to really focus, and I don't want to do that right now. And this is my most favorite page in the book, and it's a whip, and I'm not going back to it until I'm ready. So we'll see. We'll see. A lot of options in here. And this is another page I really want to color, but I have to figure it out. Yeah, I had an idea to split him in 4s and do each season, winter, spring, summer, fall, but I couldn't find a way to make it work, unfortunately, in my brain. In my brain it worked, but I know I probably wouldn't be able to execute it the way I wanted to, so I think I may just color him just browns and greens and oranges and stuff like that. And I love this page, but again, it's another one of those huge pages, and I don't know if I really want to do it right now. So yeah, this will just be, we'll just see where it takes me, kind of coloring. And then finally, last but not least, I would like to color a page in Mountain King. So when this book came out, I purchased the hardcover because I wanted to complete it, and hardcover only gives you 1 copy, and I figured that would just be easier for me to call like a complete book in my brain. But then Hide and Seek came out, and that became my favorite. So I decided I was gonna focus to complete eventually at some point, but make it my focal book, Hide and Seek. Well, now I'm gravitating back to Mountain King because I like Mountain King. And I would like to color a page in here. So I was thinking maybe this page here. But I'm not opposed to maybe coloring something different. So when I sit down to color in this book, I will decide what page I want to color. But I am, for the most part, just kind of interested in coloring this page. But it's also going to be a back burner, so we'll see. Just a thought out there, you know, for a whim. So that's pretty much it. Those are my coloring plans for June. We'll see where I go, what I do, and that's it. And going forward, I'm going to use the randomizer, and I'm going to hope, you know, it picks out books that I want to color in. Maybe, you know, expand my horizons into my collection a little bit because I don't really utilize it enough. And I did make sure that in my book, I put little dots next to all the Halloween books so that when Halloween rolls around, in the autumn months, I can just add specific numbers into a wheel, and then it can choose my Halloween coloring books. So, I mean, it's choosing them. The other wheel I had downloaded was choosing them like crazy. So I should just use that wheel because apparently it knew which Halloween books I had. But anyway, yeah. So those are my completed pages. No, my goodness. Those are my coloring book plans for June of 2025. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I can't wait to see what everybody colors this month. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to me on Instagram. That's the best way. I don't usually, sometimes the app, to notify me of comments on YouTube, I don't always see them all. So if I don't reply to you, I do apologize. But sometimes they had changed the layout format of it a little bit, and it's kind of not, I kind of miss things. So I apologize if you do leave a comment and I don't see it. But yeah, you could always reach out to me on Instagram. That's more straightforward, and I kind of always see those. But again, thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.